Yo, yo, what's up, family? Black man power, black woman power, black child power. It's KLX, King Leon X, UBVOA. This is episode 27. This is episode 27 of Take Charge of Your Life. Or, matter of fact, it's episode 29. It's episode 29 of Take Charge of Your Life, take charge of your mind, take charge of your day and mental attitude. And so I've been trying to stream for y'all ever since noon. Ever since or 11 Central, I've been trying to get this episode out for y'all. Every time I would log on, Facebook would delete me right off. I'm at the airport right now waiting for my flight. Alright, and so this is episode 29. I'm still giving y'all these 15 minutes of power. Even though I'm in the airport, I still wanted to make sure that y'all get these words. Even though that they are not after the time that we originally intended. So yesterday we was talking about applied faith. We were talking about applied faith being the mental attitude where you could clear your mind of all fear, doubt, and direct it towards the attainment of whatever you desire in life. We were talking about the two ways to use and apply a faith is constructive application. You get all the positive benefits like sound health, peace of mind, freedom from fear, freedom from worry. You're in the success consciousness. You got capacity for applied faith, hope for future achievement, beliefs. We were talking about yesterday about applied faith being that mental attitude or that spirit which does not recognize defeat or temporary setbacks. Okay, we understand that belief is the foundation for civilization. All right, and so you're only gonna go and excel as much as you believe you can grow and excel. So anyway, here, let me see if I can set this here. All right, cool. So hopefully y'all can hear me. But all right, cool. So I just wanted to give y'all these points real quick before I get on this flight. Yesterday we was talking about the four horsemen of failure as well: poverty, fear, illiteracy, and superstition, and some strategies and processes and things that you could do to implement to protect yourself from these things. Okay, one of the things is having a definite major purpose and doing some personal strategic planning, writing out your plan for life, which I helped you with last week and the week before. So this week, what we're talking about, or today, what we're going to talk about is instructions to develop faith. All right, yesterday we were talking about applied faith being the mental attitude where you can clear your mind of all fear, all doubt, and direct it to the attainment of whatever you desire. Now, today we're going to talk about this 6 steps. 6 steps, 6 things that you can do. 6 things that you can do today, right? 6 instructions to develop faith. All right, because again, faith is a mental attitude by where you can clear your mind of all doubt, all fear, and direct it towards the attainment of whatever you desire. A lot of people, they kind of have a fuzzy idea of what they want and what they desire, but one thing that is not cleared out is doubt and fear. There are a lot of things, like we were talking about in earlier episodes, probably like episode 12 or 13, we were talking about overcoming fear and some principles and things that we can do to overcome fear and restore our confidence. So, instructions to develop faith. The first one: know what you want and believe that you can get it. All right, it's interesting. Notice how, remember when I gave y'all the 7 strategies? Writing your life out and write your life out in 7 steps. 7 steps to write your plan out for life. The first one was write down what you want. The second one was attach a date for its attainment. The third one was list obstacles that you have to overcome. The fourth one was list the knowledge, skills, and information required. The fifth one was a list of people and organizations and groups that's necessary. The fifth one was the sixth one was organizing a plan. The seventh one was what's in it for me. Do y'all remember those? I only went through those again to show y'all. Number 1 was writing down exactly what you want, getting clear about what you want. Now, this here, when we're talking about instructions to develop faith, it's interesting that the first point to develop faith is know what you want and believe you can and will get it. Know what you want and believe that you can and will get it. See, most people, they don't know what they want, nor do they believe that they got the capacity to achieve it. You see? So this is the first step to develop faith. Get a clear what. Don't worry about the how. The how will take care of itself. Worry about the what. Okay? Get a clear what. The how will take care of itself. Alright? That's number one. Number two is give expressions of gratitude daily. Alright? Give expressions of gratitude. So I got some in my pocket. This Lumerian seed crystal, right? I like to think of it as a gratitude rock. It's in my pocket. I keep it in my pocket at all times. Every time I reach in my pocket, every time I touch it, it gives me a constant state of gratitude. It'll give me every time I touch it. I'm reminded of all the things that I'm grateful for, including the queen in my life who wrapped it for me. You feel me? So I'm just, it's so many different things. That we can realize that we're grateful for, and we can express our gratitude for these things. And it's so important that we do that because possession starts in the mind. All of our goals, all of our dreams, all of our ideas, everything already exists in the energy form. Therefore, we can begin to have an attitude of gratitude. We can begin to express how grateful we are. We can begin to express how grateful we are. Yeah, fam. So, my service is messing up, but I still want to give y'all these points. I'm at the airport. Yeah, I'm at the airport. I still want to give y'all these points. My flight getting ready to go in like 30 minutes, but like I said, I finally was able to log in. On my Facebook, and so I can make this video. Every time I was trying to record it earlier, they would kick me off. So the second instruction to develop faith was giving expressions of gratitude daily. Possession starts in the mind. So it's when you know that you can achieve your goal. You can, you will, you must achieve it. You've committed to that. You've committed to the process. You've identified all the skills and the obstacles and the groups of people that you need to work with. When you know these things, it's just then you know through your organized plan the direction in which you're headed. You know that you're going to be there. Be grateful for that. Be grateful for the thing already existing. Give expressions of gratitude for the process. Give expressions of gratitude for the wisdom that you have to overcome the challenges that you've already overcome. You know what I mean? Stay within that constant attitude of gratitude. You feel me? And so focusing on the things that we want allows that to expand within the universe. Okay? When we focus on things that we don't want, that's going to expand as well. So what we focus on expands. Applied faith is clearing our mind of all doubt, all fear, focusing on our mind on the attainment of whatever it is that we want, whatever it is that we desire. Okay? So the third point in instructions for developing faith was keep mind open for hunches from within. Now this is a big thing. This is a big thing for a lot of people because is your current reality a product of your own conscious choices and decisions, or are you just going through someone else's flow? Are you just going through someone else's motion? Are you just doing something because someone else said you should do it like that? All right. Because when we do that, when we act and move like that, then we become become dull. Our thinking becomes mechanical. Okay, and so then it's gonna block off that voice within yourself that's supposed to be extremely clear. It becomes real clouded. You're not even gonna be able to recognize it. You're not even gonna be able to be open for the hunches that come from within if you're not already communicating with yourself, if you're already not building a relationship between your highest self and your lowest self. You feel me? If you haven't intended the type of person that you want to become, and then all of the resources that you're gonna have to have at your disposal to do that and be that, then your hunches from within are gonna be just from self-doubt. All your hunches from within is gonna be self-doubt, fam. You feel me? So don't get it confused. All right, your lowest self and your highest self both speak to you from within. Who do you speak to more, though? Do you have your 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes a day set where you're implementing strategies and tactics to restore confidence for the restoration of self-confidence. Because no matter what it is that you have to do in your life, no matter what your goal is, no matter what your dreams are, you have to believe that you can do it. In order to believe that you can do it and that you're worth it, then you're going to have to restore your confidence. And confidence isn't something that just magically happens, okay? Confidence isn't something that you just wake up with one day. Confidence is something that's worked on through deliberate, persistent, continuous action. Deliberate, persistent, continuous action is how I was able to restore my confidence. You see, and believe that I can do the things that I say that I'm gonna do, and the things that I'm already doing and I intend to do. So that was the third thing. The fourth thing is when facing defeat, remember, man's faith is tested plenty of times before he is crowned with final victory. Right. So it's like the prizes of life are at the end of each journey, right? Not near the beginning. Right, the prizes of life are at the end of each journey, not near the beginning. And it's not, wait, I see, I'm about to take them Jones out, don't worry. It's not given to me to know how many steps are necessary in order for me to reach my goal. Failure I may still encounter at the 1,000th step, yet success lies behind the next bend in the road. Never will I know how close it is unless I turn the corner. You see, when facing defeat, remember, man's faith is tested plenty of times before he is crowned with final victory. Accept defeat as a challenge to keep going. Accept defeat as an obstacle, okay, a mere detour to your goal and a challenge to your profession. All right, if you know exactly where you're going, imagine you knew where you were going on your GPS, and mid-route a detour came because a road was blocked off. So all the GPS, since it already knew where you was going, all it did was just go around that detour. You might have had to go out of the way for a while, but eventually it's going to put you right back on track. And that's the same thing when it comes to personal strategic planning, life purpose, definite major purpose, and applying faith towards the attainment of what we desire. All right, so when facing defeat, remember, man's faith is tested plenty of times before he's crowned with final victory. We must have the night to appreciate day. We must fail often to only succeed once. All right, have a burning desire for the things that you want. Okay, this is number 5. Have a burning desire for the things that you want. Be definite and always act. Okay, always act. Always be definite. All right, be clear. Be clear about what you want in your finances. Be clear about what you want in your relationships. Be clear about what you want in your same gender relationships. Be clear about what you want in your opposite gender relationships. Be clear about what you want in your intimate romantic relationships. Be clear about what you want in your platonic relationships. Be clear about what you want in the relationship with your children, in the relationship with your siblings, in the relationship with your parents, in the relationship with your community. Be clear about what you want in your spiritual life. Be clear about what you want when it comes to your education. Be clear about what you want when it comes to your social contribution. Be clear about what you want when it comes to the skills and information that are required for you to become your greatest version. Be clear about what your greatest version is. Be clear about what it is that you want, what success looks like for you. Be clear. Have a burning desire. Be definite. Be specific. Okay, it's something about definiteness that gets the universe on your side. All right, and so my definite major purpose is to positively influence the minds of the youth, create an achievement-driven culture that will lead Black people into a global renaissance. I believe the whole purpose of my life is to become my greatest version, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, economically, and as I become my greatest version, my intent is to measurably increase the quality of life for the Black woman and child. All right, and so that's how I'm coming with it. All right, and so that's real clear. That's real definite. Okay, just like I was saying. So then the sixth step. The sixth point to develop faith is doubt. Clear all mind of doubt. You see, whatsoever a man believes, that he also reaps. So if you doubt, if you have any, like, see me, I don't doubt myself when it comes to the shit that I know that I need to do, and the person I intend to become, and the amount of influence that I have, and the effect that I have on people when I meet them. I don't doubt that. I know exactly what's gonna happen. You see, I don't have any doubt at all how I move, period. If I'm dealing with a queen and we're going to take it to a intimate building type of our relationship, I know exactly what's going to happen. I don't doubt myself. I don't doubt myself in anything. If I'm going into a school and You know, these kids are extremely high energy and you know, and busy. I don't doubt myself in my ability to capture them and give them some essential life skills that's going to increase the quality of their life and understanding. I don't doubt myself when I do anything, okay? So clear your mind of doubt. Whatever man believes in his heart, so is he. All right, whatever man believes, he also reaps. We live in a world of cause and effect. We live in a world of cause and result. Faith is not something you get. You already have it. You're already using it. You're already using applied faith. All right, so it's time to apply your faith to a constructive, definite aim, to a constructive, definite end. All right, and then you're going to experience some results. Faith is a guidance. Faith is guidance, but action is mandatory. Your life is, and your life will be, exactly how you make it in your mind. Your life is, and your life will be exactly how you make it in your mind. That's my flight right there. Everyone's boarding up. Next time y'all see me, so my episode tomorrow, I believe I'll either be in Virginia or DC. And this week, later on this week, I'm going to Philly. And then I'm going to be in New York, or I'm going to be in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Then I'm going to be in New York. Then I'm going to be in Atlanta. Then I'm going to be in Mississippi. Then I'm going to be in LA, San Diego, Las Vegas, and Oakland. So yeah, just stay tuned. It's King Leon next. Don't follow me, follow your dreams. And if this is your first time tuning in to Take Charge of Your Life video, this was episode 29. All right, so get with me. I'll catch y'all on the other side. Stay grateful.